Hello, welcome guys. My name is Tone, and this is the Dominion Daily. And today feels like a milestone, because I believe this is Dominion Daily number 30. We've been doing this for 30 days, that's wild. Looks like I started right when we got my subscription, because this is a monthly subscription and it's over in less than a day, so that tracks. Very, very cool stuff. I feel like I've come such a long way. I started playing Dominion about a year ago, but I really played it in about 3 different bursts, I guess. I played it last year around this time. I played it this year around February, and then now on our current stint. And I had only really played base games, at least on auto match, like we've been playing here with other public games. Base kingdoms, because I was always intimidated by the way the site used to work. Was you either played with half the expansions or all the expansions, so it was like you add 200 cards into the kingdom pool and jump into a game. And I don't mind that, but every new card that's in the kingdom takes a lot of extra time to process early on while you're learning them, and I don't want to put opponents through that. A lot of these opponents already tell me I'm too slow. I think those guys are just being rude, honestly. I don't care about their opinion, because I don't think we take very much time at all. And I've watched a few matches from very highly rated players, and they spend a lot of time figuring out their turns, so I don't worry about that in the slightest. But I still don't want to put an unnecessary burden of that onto my opponent when there's 10 new kingdom cards that I've never seen before. I played with them with friends and stuff where none of us care, but I don't want to put random strangers that are used to the pacing of normal public games here through that. So I never actually jumped into the expansions quite like that, and it was really hard to make that jump. And at first I was going to learn by just playing against the bot a lot, which doesn't seem great, but honestly these card pool tiers these got added between my previous stint and my current one. These have been a fantastic way to learn the game, so props to whoever implemented this. It's been working extremely well for me, and I'm very, very happy to have learned all these different cards and have started playing with them and such. We're about halfway through, so there's a lot more to learn, but I feel like we've come such a long way in the past 30 days, and I'm pretty stoked about that. And I hope you guys, if you've been following around or just watching here and there, whatever your experience level, if you had never heard of Dominion before, you saw it on my channel, or if you were a veteran just hanging out and checking out the games and seeing what me, a newer player, is up to, I hope you've enjoyed it and maybe learned something of your own and have done well in these past 30 days on your own track of Dominion progress. So it's been awesome. I do want to say, I think, and I don't know what this is going to look like, but I think I might take a little Dominion break here at some point. I don't know what that's going to look like, how long it'll be, when I'll actually start that, but I realized I played a lot of Dominion here. I checked and I had 200 games played since I started this stint, and it's probably closer to 250 now, because that was sometime last week. I probably only really started about a week before I started doing these Dominion dailies, so that's maybe 6 or 7 games a day. Which is, it's been fun, but man, too much of a good thing is can be too much still. So I think it actually might be good for even my own progress to take a break for maybe a week or something and come back to the game. So as far as the channel goes and these videos, I don't really know what that's going to look like or when I'm going to start, but if you see some days get skipped, that'll be what it is for. I feel like a week or two with greatly diminished Dominion play, maybe I'll pop in for a video here or there, but definitely play less in my own free time and stuff. Just to take a break could be healthy and good for progress in the games. We can come back with fresh mind and you know, be able to reanalyze things and with a new perspective. So just heads up on that. But let's jump into a game here. Just wanted to say this has been really fun, and I just can't believe we made it to 30 without skipping any days, and that it's awesome that you guys have been here the whole time. I'm glad that you guys have hung out and been here for that. Let's get into the game here. By the way, as you guys know, if you would like to support the channel and my other related projects, you can do so over at patreon.com/tonehack, so feel free to check that out. Let's see what kingdom we have here. I like Mining Village a lot. I've never had to trash it on my opening, but I feel like it's really good for getting to these higher price points. Hunting Party is really strong. Let's see, Catacombs is new for me. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose one, put them into your hand, or discard them and plus 3 cards. When you trash this, gain a cheaper card. So this is 3 card draw. Galleria is, it's like a terminal gold. Not a terminal silver, a terminal gold. You get +1 buy when you buy a card. If you buy something costing 3 or 4, you get an extra buy. Hunting Party is draw. Magnate is draw. I don't have a good feel for Tactician. You basically skip your buy phase when you get this. I guess it's good if you have a lot of gain cards. Wild Hunt is another draw card that has some victory point option I've never interacted with. Well, I think I'm going to open with Mining Village Silver, probably. Oh, I didn't notice Port opens with 12 cards. This board also has Duke on it, which could be relevant. Well, this feels like a fast board, so I think provinces might go before Duke becomes relevant. Duke, again, is worth 1 victory point per duchy you have. So if someone gets all of the duchies quickly, it becomes pretty darn good. We want to trash the Mining Village. I don't think I will. Maybe I should have trashed that and bought a silver. You know, because then I have to use a buy to buy another village at some point. I was considering buying the port. We have 6 here. Our opponent grabbed Magnate, which actually is pretty good here. There's no trashing. There's lots of villages to support it. I'm down for the Magnate myself, I think. I don't think we want to stick with that, but I think it's going to be pretty strong early. I want to grab some Hunting Parties and Gallerias or something. We have no reason to discard for actions. Probably no reason to discard for buy, but it was harmless there. I'm gonna grab a Hunting Party here. Actually, maybe Galleria would have been better, so I could hit. We want to get some gold into our deck. We need more payload for sure. I don't think I want to trash this. I want to keep that village. We have 8 to spend here. We can grab a silver and a 5-cost card, or we can grab like a gold. Silver Galleria actually sounds intriguing. Maybe we don't want silver in our deck. It does a few things. It adds something that's not super great for Hunting Party to pick up. Wait, we already had a silver in our deck though. Okay. So that's not relevant. It lets Magnate draw more if we have one in our hand. Let's see. I'll discard for buy here, but again, I don't think it matters. I'm gonna grab a gold. And we need more card draw here, so I'm probably gonna be looking at another hunting party, wild hunt, magnate, something like that. Do the magnate. Still pretty strong in our deck, which is mostly coin. So it is another terminal action, so I actually need to grab like another mining village or something soon. I was gonna wait until I had multiple buys, probably from Galleria. Is that the only source of buy here? Hamlet was another source, that's right. I'm just gonna grab Hamlet. I think we're beyond buying silvers. Our opponent bought a province already. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd have 12 to spend with Galleria. Have to buy a 4-cost card to get +1 buy, and then I could also pick something else up. And I do want another mining village or a port. Oh, I thought these were returned to the pile or something. I'll definitely buy a port. I don't know why I thought that. So we'll play Galleria, grab a port. We get 2 villages basically. And then at this point, I don't think Magnate is what we want. Grab a hunting party, and I think just another Hamlet. Maybe I should have grabbed a silver there. The hunting party gives you an action back, so it's pretty consistent, and this will draw a card from your deck that is not already in your hand, so you can kind of do it to target cards. That's not great. How many magnates do I have? We have 2, right? Yes. I think I want either Galleria or a hunting party. Too early for duchies, right? Let's grab the magnate. I'll grab gold. Last 2 hands have been pretty awful. We're at the stage in the game that I want to be able to buy provinces or double buying other stuff. I think I'm pretty close to double province, which is probably what we need to do to win this game, though. So we hit 12 on one of those turns, and I just added gold. Maybe I'll be shy by 1. I kind of want to discard for buy, but I want Magnate to draw as much as possible. we can discard for buy now. Nine, 13, 20, 23. Okay, we have a lot of gold available. I can only buy 2 provinces though. I shouldn't have played my hand and showed him how much coin we had. They got excited at our turn. Oh boy. I actually surprised myself a bit with that one. Okay, too early to discard. For buy here, because we need our coin to draw more with Magnate. I kind of want to trash the mining village if we need it to buy 3. We have more hamlets in our deck though, so I think I can play this. And I think I'll play Magnate on these 3. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is terrible. I have 6, 11. Only 1 buy, so I don't think they were able to hit double province. I guess we'll see. Maybe they just needed a good turn. You have a pretty bad turn here. Well, we'll see what Hamlet draws. I've got the estate too, because I don't know if we're going to be drawing through our deck again. Oh, well, we probably will. This is how we get a big turn. Alright, well, next province looks like it wins. Here's my hunting parties. Those make the deck consistent. I forgot I had those in there. We haven't seen them in so many turns, I feel like. Since we had that big one. Okay, this is how we get a good turn again. You discard for buy now. Discard for buy. Okay, that's enough. Ooh, that was a interesting one. You can see how inconsistent these decks get when we don't have any trashing. So what do we have in our final deck? We can look at it in a second, of course, but I kind of want to look at this kingdom for a moment. I think there's something to be said for hunting party card draw, which is non-terminal, versus terminal card draw for the consistency of the deck. Hamlet shined quite a bit here too. Being able to discard a province for plus action at the end there when I only had a Magnate in my hand was really clutch. We had 3 villages in our hand, and I had Galleria and 2 Magnates. I had 3 Magnates, right? I had 4 terminal cards and only terminal space with these 3 villages to play 3 of them, with Hamlet giving me the option to play an extra one. Interesting for sure. I think Magnate was just too strong when we had all those coppers in our deck. Otherwise, I definitely would have leaned towards like getting a bunch of hunting parties, which are a bit more consistent. That was a fun board. Yeah, it was a tough balance to strike between the more consistent hunting party and then the Magnate and... Oh look, these were back-to-back in my shuffle that last time. Which is why we had those 2 weak turns and then we had a good turn once these popped up. That's what I was saying last time about like shuffle order, adding like a lot of randomness to how well your deck plays out. I was playing a... I had a deck that was basically an engine that was going off of villages and smithies. So villages give you extra actions, and then you can use them on smithies to get +3 card draw. It's a terminal action. I had 2 turns where one turn I just drew like all my smithies, and then the next turn I drew all my villages. So one turn I had like all these actions I couldn't play, and then the next turn I had all these actions to spend but no cards to put them on. It was like the weirdest thing. Alright, well that was a fun one for the big 30. So thank you all for joining me here. And I will see you all for the next Dominion Daily, whenever that is. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then.